Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to this evening's Vijay Dashmi satsang. Just to let you know before we commence that we have some interesting information to share. We're going to be talking about the significance of Vijay Dashmi, and we're also going to read a little bit of Ramcharitmanas to see how Prabhu Sri Ram put an end to the demon Ravan. Of course, we're going to have Ram Chalisa, Ram Sita Ram Puja, etc. So we are going to start now with puja. You can sprinkle water on yourselves and all around you. Om pavitraha pavitro va sarvavastam gatopi va yah smaret pundarikaksham sabhayapyantraha shuchihi. Sip water from the palm of your right hand. Om 3 times, thinking of Bhagwan. Om Keshavaya namaha. Om Narayanaya namaha. Om Madhavaya namaha. Om Rishikeshaya namaha. Om Govindaya namaha. Om Madhusudanaya namaha. Put on a kus ring. Om pavitre stho vaishnavyo saviturvaha prasava utpunamya chidrena pavitrena suryasya rashmibhi tasyate pavitra pade pavitra putasya takamaha pune tachakeyam. Apply chandan to your forehead using the thumb of the right hand, starting at the top of your nose and moving upwards. Om Chandanam Vandyate Nityam Pavitram Papanashanam Apadam Harate Nityam Lakshmir Vasati Sarvadha. If you have not lit your house lamp, you should do so right now. Om Bhodhipa Tvam Brahma Rupa Andakara Nivaraka Imam Maya Kritam Pujam Grihastejo Pravardhaya Om Deepaya Namaha. You may now sprinkle a drop of water on the earth. Om Prithvi Tvaya Dhrita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadrita Tvansha Dharyaman Devi Pavitrang Kuru Shasanam. We are now going to recite the Swasti Vachan, mantras from the Veda. You should take some flowers, put your hands together and meditate on Bhagwan. Om Swastina Indro Vridashravaha Swastina Puha Vishwavedaha Swastina Starakshora Rishtanemi Swastino Vrihaspate Dadatu Om Paya Pritibhyam Paya Oshadishu Payo Divyantarikshe Payodaha Payasvatihi Pradishaha Santu Mahyam. Om Vishno Raratamasi Vishno Ho Snaptresto Vishno Ho Surasi Vishno Dhruvasi Vaishnavamasi Vishnavetva. Om Agnir Devata Vato Devata Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Vasavo Devata Rudra Devata Aditya Devata Marato Devata Vishwe Deva Devata Vrihaspatir Devatendro Devata Varano Devata Om Dhyau Shanti Rantarikshagam Shanti Prithivi Shantirapah Shantirosadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shantir Vishwe Devah Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi. Om Vishwani Deva Savitara Duritani Parasuva Yadhadrantanna Suvasu Shantir Bhavatu. You may offer those flowers. We're now going to recite a Dhyan mantra in respect of Ganesh Bhagwan. Focus your mind on him, pray to him to remove obstacles and to enlighten us spiritually. Om He He Ramba Tame Yehi Ambika Trayambakatmaja Siddhi Buddhi Pate Trayaksha Laksha Labha Pitu Pitaha Nagasya Nagahara Twang Ganaraja Chaturbhuja Bhushitaha Swayude Divye Pashankusha Parashvadhe Avahayami Pujartam Rakshartansha Mama Krataho Ihagatya Grihana Tvam Pujang Kratuncha Rakshame. Om Ambe Ambike. Now focus your mind on Mata Parvati. Om Ambe Ambike Ambalike Namanayati Kaschana Sasasya Shvakaha Subhadri Kam Kampi Lavasinim. Om Bhur Ambikaye Namaha. Now focus your mind on Kalash Varun Devata, Bhagwan's manifestation as this universe. Om Tatvayami Brahmana Vandamana Shaste Yajamano Havirbihi Ahidmano Varunneha Bodhirushagam Samana Ayuhu Pramorsihi. Om Kalashasya Mukhe Vishnuhu Kanche Rudra Samashitaha Mule Tasya Sthito Brahma Madhye Matra Granaha Smataha. Ukshautu Sagaraha Sapta Sapta Deepava Sundara Rigveda Tha Yajurveda Samavedo Yatharvanaha Angescha Sahita Sarve Kalashantu Samashitaha. बोले कलश वरुण भगवान की जय, बोलिए गणेश भगवान की जय, पार्वती माता की जय. We're now going to recite a Dhyan mantra in respect of the Nograha, the celestial bodies, that have any influence on us, and we are praying to them that they be favorable to us. To do this, you may also take flowers in your hand if you have, or at least join your hands. Om Brahma Murare Sri Purantakari Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Suto Buddhasya Gurusya Shukrah Shani Rahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shanti Kara Bhavantu Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Samarchanam Maya Kritancha Yatadvoha Kshamadvangraha Devataha Anena Pujanen Shri Surya Adi Nograha Mandala Devataha Priyantam भोले नो ग्रह देवताओं की जय सूर्य नारायण भगवान की जय. Now we're going to take some flowers. Again, meditate on Hanumanji. Om Manojam Marutatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanariyuthamukhyam Shri Ramadhutam Sharanam Prapadye Atudita Baladhamam Hemashelabdeham धनुजवन कृशानुम ज्ञानिनाम अग्रगण्यम सकल गुण निधानम वानराणाम दीशम रघुपति प्रिय भक्तम वात जातम नमामि. After that, we're going to do some dhyan to Bhagwan Shiv now. Om Dhyaya Nityam Sureyam Yati Gati Matidam Yoga Kadharamekam Madhyam Tadi Prabhavam Nigamajani Jhusham Dhyanadharavagamyam Somam Sodharamisham Dharani Suravara Yanchaya Shankaram Tyam Bhakti Udrekaya Valgam Kalyati Vidusham Yatkripatam Hishambhum. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Today we are going to do, our main puja is going to be Sita Ram Puja. So now you can take flowers and meditate on them. Om Shri Ramachandra Raghupungavaha Rajavaryam Rajendra Rama Raghunayaka Raghavesham Rajadi Raja Raghunandana Ramachandra Dasyuhamadya Bhavata Sharanagate Smi. Om Dhyaye Dajanubahum Dhrita Sharadhanusham Bhadda Padmasanastam Pitam Vaso Vasanam Navakamaladalas Spardinetram Prasannam Vamankarudha Sita Mukha Kamala Milalochanam Niradhavam Nana Lankara Deeptam Datatamurjata Mandalam Ramachandram Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Shri Rama Rama Raghunandana Rama Rama Shri Rama Rama Bharatagraja Rama Rama Shri Rama Rama Ranakarkasha Rama Rama Shri Rama Rama Sharanam Bhava Rama Rama Lokabhiramam Ranarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvanshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakaram Tam Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapadye. Om Ayahi Bhagavan Rama Jagadishwara Dayanide Prasanno Bhavadevesha Namastubhyam Sada Vibhuhu. Offer the flowers and offer flowers again now as an asan, as a seat for Bhagwan. Om Shri Rama Janaki Nata Ayodhyapati Pahimam Asanan Divyah Sarvesha Dasyaham Tobhyam Ishwaram. Offer water 4 times. Om Raghavendra Kripanatha Narakarnavataraka Padyangrihan Devesha Mama Sokyam Vivardhaya. Om Kaushalya Sutarama Narayanaha Namostute. Om Kausalya Sutaha Shri Rama Narayana Namostute. Argyam Grihan Devesha Sarvartha Siddhidayaka. Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarva Papa Haram Shubham Tadidam Kalpitam Deva Sampaga Champatam Toya. Panchamrit. Om Snanam Panchamrite Deva Grihan Purushottama Anathanatha Sarvagnya Girvana Pranati Priya. Water. Om Ganga Godavari Reva Payoshni Yamuna Tatha Saraswatyadi Tirthani Snanartam Prathigrihitam. 2 pieces of cotton. Om Veda Sukta Samayukta Yajna Sama Samanvite Sarvavarna Prade Deva Vasasi Prathigrihitam. Om Brahma Vishnu Maheshena Nirmitam Brahma Sutrakam यज्ञोपवीत दानेन प्रियताम अयोध्यापति. Chandan Tika, using your ring finger, dot the murtis. Om Shri Kandham Chandanam Divyam Gandhadiyam Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surashreshtham Chandanan Prati Grihatam. Rice. Om Akshatansya Surashreshta Shubhradunasya Nirmala Maya Nivedita Bhaktya Grihan Parameshwara. Flowers. Om Malikadi Sugandhini Malyatyadini Ve Prabho Mayarathani Pujartam Pushpani Prati Grihatam. Tulsi. ओम तुलसी मंजरी भीर्य कुर्यात् हरिहरार्चनम न स गर्भगृहं याति मुक्ति भागो न संशयम. अगरबत्ती. ओम वनस्पति रसोद्भूतो गंधाद्यो गंध उत्तमः आग्रेह सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्. आरती with a diya or a lit camphor. Om साज्यं च भरति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्य तिमिरापः. Hasta prakshalanam. Rinse your hands of a prasad. Om Gritta Pakvam Havishyanam Payasam Cha Sasharkaram Nana Vidangsha Nevedhyam Grihana Parameshwaram. Water. Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangheyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Mayadatam Grihatam Parameshwaram. Offer a fruit. Om Idam Phalam Maya Deva Stapitam Purutastava तेन में सफलावाप्तिर भवे जन्मनि जन्मनि. पान सुपारी सेट. ओम लवंग कर्पूरयुतं तांबूलं सुरपूजितं प्रीत्या गृहाण देवेश मम सौख्यं विवर्धय. आरती. ओम चतुर्भर्ति समायुक्तं घृतेन च सुपूरितं निराजनेन सन्तुष्टो भवत्वेवं जगत्पतिः. ओम यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तर कृतानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे. If you have prasad, you must also offer that. Om Gritapakvam Havishyanam Payasam Cha Sasharkaram Nanavidang Cha Nevedyam Grihana Parameshwara. Water. Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Maya Dattam Grihatam Parameshwaram. Rinse your hands. We're now going to do namaskar. So take flowers, meditate on Bhagwan. Om Neelam Bodhara Kanti Kanta Manisham Veerasanadhyasinam Mudra Jnana Mahida Dhyanam Param Hastambuja Januni Sita Parshvagatam Satoruha Karam Vidyuni Bhamah Raghavam Pashyanti Mukutangah Daddihi Viddaha Kalpo Jvalangah Bhaje Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardana Yat Pujitam Maya Deva Paripurna Tadastu Me. बोलिए सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय. श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय. जय सीताराम. We're now going to have a bhajan, and when we return, we will do the Ramayan part.
Hey Ram, 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 Hey Ram. जग में साचो तेरा नाम, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram. तू ही माता तू ही पिता है, तू ही माता तू ही पिता है, तू ही माता तू ही पिता है, तू ही माता तू ही पिता है. तू ही तो है राधा का श्याम, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram. अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी।
तेरे चरणों में चारों धाम, तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे,
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे,
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे,
तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही सवारे।
इस जग के सारे काम तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता,
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता,
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता,
तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता।
तू ही सुबह तू ही शाम,
Jai Shri Ram. Welcome back to this Vijay Dashmi satsang. We're going to start off before we recite the Doha and Chopai of the Ramcharitmanas that deals with Ravan ka Vadh, the death of Ravan. We are going to do the Ramayan Stuti. Om jo sumirat siddhi hoy Sitaram Gananayak Karibar Badana करो अनुग्रह सोय सीताराम बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदन मूक हो ही बाचाल सीताराम पंगु चरे ही गिरिवर गहन जासु कृपा सुदयाल सीताराम द्रवो सकल कलिमल दहन नील सरोरोह श्याम सीताराम तरुण अरुण बारिज नयन करो सुमम उर्धाम सीताराम सदा क्षीर सागर शयन कुंद इंदु समदेह सीताराम उमा रमन करुणा अयन जाहि दीन परनेह सीताराम करो कृपा मर्दन मयन वंदो गुरु पद कंज सीताराम कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि महामोह तुम पतम पुंज सीताराम जासु वचन रवि कर निकर सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय। कथा आरंभ होत है सुनो वीर हनुमान आसन को प्रभु आइए सिया सखा सहित भगवान सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय। Dear brothers and sisters, we are reciting from Doha number 102 of Lanka Kand. 102 of Lanka Kand. खेची सरासन श्रवण लगी चारे सर 31 रघुनायक सायक चले मानहु काल फनीस सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय। Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om Sayak ek nabi sarasosha अपर लगे भुज सिर करी रोषा ले सिर बाहु चले नाराछा सिर भुजहीन रुंड महिनाछा धरनी दसही धर धाव प्रचंडा तब सरहति प्रभु कृत दुई खंडा गर्जेहु मरत घोर रव भारी कहाँ राम रनह तो पचारी श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम डोली भूमि गिरत दस कंदर क्षुभित सिंधु सरि दिग्गज भूधर धरनी फरेहु दो खंड बड़ाई चापी भालु मरकट समुधाई मंदोदरी आगे भुज सीसा धरी सर चले जहाँ जगदीसा प्रभि से सब निशंग महु जाहि देखी सुरन दुंदुभि भजाहि श्री राम जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय जय राम ओम तासु तेज समाज प्रभु आनन हर्ष देखी शंभु चतुरानन जय जय धुनि पूरी ब्रह्मांडा जय रघुबीर प्रबल भुज ढंडा भरषई सुमन देव मुनि वृंदा जय कृपाल जय जयति मुकुंदा जय कृपा कंद मुकुंद द्वंद हरण शरण सुख प्रद प्रभो कलदल भी धारण परम कारण करुणीक सदा विभो सुर सुमन भर्षहि हर्ष सुकुलः संकुलः भाज दुंदुभि गह गहि संग्राम अंगन राम अंग अनंग बहु शोभालहि सिर जटा मुकुट प्रसून बीच बीच अति मनोहर राजहि जनु नीलगिरि पर तड़ित पटल समेत उभुगन ब्राजहि भुज दंड सर को दंड फेरत रुधिर कनतन अति बने जनोराय मुनि तमाल परह बेटी विपुल सुख आपने कृपा दृष्टि करी वृष्टि प्रभो अभय किए सुर वृंद भालु कीस सब हर्ष जय सुख धाम मुकुंद सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय जय श्री राम Best wishes for Dashera to everybody who has joined us, who is on this platform and who has joined us throughout this Navaratri observance. On this day of Dashera, it is believed that this was the day that Prabhu Sri Ram put an end to Ravan after a longish battle. And in this Doha, Tulsidas ji says to us, Eki chasara sanah shravana lagi, Chare Sara Ek Tisah, 31. Prabhu Sri Ram fired a shaft, a weapon, a arrow that was made up of 31 arrows. So it is a special kind of weapon. If you look at it initially, it looks like one arrow that gets fired from the bow. But as it is moving towards its target, it becomes 31 missiles. And Tulsidas ji says that it looks like Kala Phanisaha. It looked like serpents of death that were moving towards Ravan. Now, where were these arrows targeted, and how is it possible that this particular weapon was now going to kill Ravan after such a long battle and no other weapons could kill him? How is it possible? So other texts tell us that Prabhu Sri Ram observed this Navaratri Vrat. He prayed to the Mata, and on this Vijay Dashmi, he obtained a special weapon and the secret on how to kill Ravan. So the secret of killing Ravan was, besides having this weapon, was that in his navel he had a special nectar. And as long as that nectar remained intact in that cavity, Ravan would not be killed. He would be immortal. So Prabhu Sri Ram came to know about this, and obviously he received this weapon from the Mata. So this observance of Navaratri is supposed to arm us. It is supposed to give us this special missile that can have or unleash 31 arrows or 31 shafts that are absolutely potent. So Prabhu Sri Ram pulled the bowstring to his ear, and he let fly this weapon. Now the first arrow, it says, entered the navel area that I just spoke to you about, and the rest of the arrows struck off his 10 heads and his 20 arms. So work out the numbers, 20 arms and 10 heads. Now all of this is meant to give us a message, okay? First of all, the demon host, they used to have superpowers, if I can call it that they obtained through tamasic tapasya. Okay, so every head of Ravan that was getting shot off was growing back because the nectar that was in his navel was still remaining intact. Now, what do these 10 heads represent? They represent qualities that cause us to commit incorrect actions. So who am I? I am actually the soul. You are the soul. But there's something else that is causing us to commit incorrect actions. It is these negative qualities that we're going to talk about in a little bit of detail just now. And those negative qualities and senses, etc., that then cause the karma indriya, the body, the hands, the mouth, etc., to start performing incorrect actions. So one is influencing the other. But where is all of this coming from? The core, which is the navel, where this nectar is. So there is something that is causing us to behave in an incorrect manner. And it is these 10 heads and the 20 arms that is being given to us in this figurative sense that we need to focus on. So each of these heads of Ravan is very closely linked to the demons of the Durga Saptashati that you listened to about the whole week. You listened about Madhu and Ketabha, you listened about Mahishasur, you listened about Shumba and Nishumba, and Chand and Mund, Dhumra Lochan, etc. And you were told that each of these demons represents a special quality within us that causes us to do the wrong thing. Now, Vijay Dashmi is perfectly poised because for these 9 days that preceded Vijay Dashmi, we all engaged in intense puja and fasting that has helped us to identify these 10 things, these 10 heads and these 20 arms. Ordinarily, we are so caught up with our duties, our work, and our daily routine that we're carrying all of these things with us and we can't see it. But when we were fasting and engaging in intensive puja, we had given up these 10 heads and these 20 arms. We gave it up. We did without it. And today we have realized, because we realized today that, you know what seems normal to us on a daily basis is not actually the norm. It is not the right standard. And that realization is the true victory that you and I have achieved today. And we are truly victorious when we don't go back to them. We can't grow back these heads. We can't grow back all of these arms, because then we will be bringing the Ravan back to life. The same Ravan that Ram killed will be bringing him back to life. And we can't constantly depend on Ram to leave his busy schedule and come to kill the Ravan again. Because there's a Ravan in all of us. We have to kill him. So what we were taught over these days, over these 9 days, is how to fell the Ravan, how to kill the Ravan. And we all have realized that it is through high discipline. As long as we are eating all the wrong things and engaging in the wrong activities, we are attracting back the Ravan in us. So tomorrow is a very important day for all of us. It does not make sense to burn effigies of Ravan today, have great celebrations today because he has fell and because you burnt him. But tomorrow you're calling him back. That's what we need to be careful of. So I think it most certainly makes sense for us to celebrate today. Today is a day of celebration. It is a day of color because we have been victorious. But we need to remain in that victorious position. So these 31 shafts that Bhagwan Sri Ram has fired are the strength and knowledge that we have gathered during Navaratri. Now, very importantly in this chopa, you know what it says? It says after the arrows hit their target, they returned to the shaft, to the quiver of Sri Ram. Why is that specifically mentioned? Because all these strengths and knowledge that we have garnered, we need to constantly keep it with us because the battle is not over. As long as you are walking on this earth, the battle is going to be going on. And if you don't have the quiver filled with those shafts, when Ravan stands before you with his 10 heads and 20 arms, and you don't have the right weapon to fire, then you will be overcome by him. Therefore, these weapons, this celestial weapon must be kept with you. So we can go further and talk about these 20 arms of Ravan. They can be representing all the different organs of action in our body. And the 10 heads can also mean being swollen-headed. See, if our head grows too big, it will grow this way. We'll have many heads. So that is a reference to the ego. See, you know, when somebody becomes too egoistic, we say they are swollen-headed. So those 10 heads can also represent our ego, which constantly grows. Once you allow ego to come in, it will constantly grow. And with the ego comes his best friends. Ego has some very, very close friends that are always with him, very loyal friends. And they are called arrogance, pride, and jealousy. These four move together: ego, arrogance, pride, and jealousy. They move together. They are best friends. They don't leave each other. If you allow one through the door, the others will also come in. So it is important that we ensure that when we're burning this effigy of the 10-headed Ravan, we're also burning our own ego at the same time. And this celebration is a celebration that we have conquered our ego. See, during these 9 days, we conquered our ego. We were not talking unnecessarily. We were not looking at wrong things. We were not talking about things that are not good for the spiritual advancement, etc. So when we conquer the ego, it is a good reason to celebrate. But when the ego is conquering us, what are we actually celebrating? We're celebrating somebody else's victory, not our own victory. Therefore, I am coming to an important point. The manner in which we celebrate is very important. Celebration means we must not be dull in our approach. It must be colorful. It must be lively. It must be vibrant. And if we celebrate in any other way that is contrary to that, in other words, that does not gel with our scriptures, then we're not celebrating our own victory. We're celebrating the resurgence of Ravan. And that's what we need to be careful of. This is my message today for Vijay, Dashmi. And I pray that you have the stamina, the willpower, the resilience to at least continue with some of the strengths you have garnered in these 9 days. Maybe not all, but some of them. Make them part of your life. On this colorful occasion of Dashera, it is also time now to start preparing for Prabhu Sri Ram to come back to the Ayodhya of your heart. The next celebration we're going to have is Deepavali. So Dashera, after conquering this ego, etc., we now are ready to welcome Prabhu Sri Ram back into the Ayodhya of our heart. So I trust that all of you will be focusing on Diwali and starting to prepare for this light to come back to Ayodhya. कथा विसर्जन होत है, सुनो वीर हनुमान, आसन को प्रभु जाइए, सिया सखा सहित भगवान, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय. Dear brothers and sisters, we are now going to have a bhajan. We're going to have the Ram Chalisa and then the Aarti. Jai Sri Ram.
जब फूल चढ़ाए तेरे नाम गाए, जो मन में दीप जलाए, मेरी शारदा मेरी माँ, मेरी शारदा मेरी माँ. कोई जब फूल चढ़ाए तेरे नाम गाए, जो मन में दीप जलाए, मेरी शारदा मेरी माँ, मेरी शारदा मेरी माँ. शारदे माँ तेरे रूप हजार, शारदे माँ तेरे रूप हजार, शारदे माँ पुकारे तो शक्ति माता आए, शारदे माँ पुकारे तो शक्ति माता आए. कोई जब फूल चढ़ाए तेरे नाम गाए, जो मन में दीप जलाए, मेरी दुर्गा मेरी माँ, मेरी दुर्गा मेरी माँ. दुर्गे माँ तेरे रूप हजार, दुर्गे माँ तेरे रूप हजार, दुर्गा माँ पुकारे तो काली माता आए, दुर्गा माँ पुकारे तो काली माता आए. कोई जब फूल चढ़ाए तेरे नाम गाए, जो मन में दीप जलाए, मेरी लक्ष्मी मेरी माँ, मेरी लक्ष्मी मेरी माँ. लक्ष्मी माँ तेरे रूप हजार, लक्ष्मी माँ तेरे रूप हजार, लक्ष्मी माँ पुकारे सरस्वती माता आए, लक्ष्मी माँ पुकारे सरस्वती माता आए. कोई जब फूल चढ़ाए तेरे नाम गाए, जो मन में दीप जलाए, मेरी अम्बे गिरिजा सुभन
नीलाम्बुज श्यामल कोमलिङ्गम् सीता समार्पिति वामभागम् पानो महासायक चारचापम् नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्। श्री रघुवीर भक्त हितकारी सुन लीजिए प्रभु अर्ज हमारी। निश दिन ध्यान धरे जो कोई तासम भक्त और नहीं होई। ध्यान धरे शिव जी मन माही ब्रह्मा इंद्र पार नहीं पाई। जय 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 रघुनाथ कृपाला सदा करो संतन प्रतिपालन। दूत तुम्हारी वीर हनुमाना जासु प्रभव तिहु पुर जाना। तब भुज दंड प्रचंड कृपाला रावण मारी सुरन प्रतिपाला। तुम आनाथ के नाथ बसाई दीनन के हो सदा सहाय। ब्रह्मा दुख तब पार न पावे सदा ईश तुमरो यश गावे। चारों वेद भरत है साखी तुम भक्तन की लज्जा राखी। गुण गावत शारद मन माही सुरपति ताको पार न पाई। नाम तुम्हार लेत जो कोई तासम धन्य और नहीं होई। राम नाम है अपरंपारा चारों वेद जही पुकारा। गणपति नाम तुम्हारो लीनो तिनको प्रथम पूज तुम कीनो। शेष रतत नित नाम तुम्हारा माही को बार शीश पर धारा। फूल समान रहत शोभारा पवनों को तो तुम्हारो पारा, भरत नाम तुम्हरो ओढ़ाओ, तासो कबहु नरन में हारो, नाम शत्रुघ्न हृदय प्रकाशा, सुमिरत होत शत्रु कर नाशा, लक्ष्मण तुम्हारे आज्ञाकारी, सदा करत संतन रखवारी। ताते रन जीते नहीं कोई, युद्ध जुड़े यमहू की होई, महालक्ष्मी घर अवतारा, सब विधि करत पाप को चारा, सीता नाम पुनीता गायो, भुवनेश्वरी भाई प्रभव दिखायो, खट सो प्रकट भय सो आई, जाको देखत चंद्र लजाई। सो तुम्हरे नित पाव पलो तत, नवनिधि चरण में लोटत, सिद्धि अतारा मंगलकारी, सो तुम पार जवे भलिहारी, और जो अनेक प्रभुतारी, सो सीतापति तुम ही बनाए, इच्छा ते को तिन संसारा, रचित न लागत फल की वारा। जो तुम्हरे चरणन चित लावे, ताको मुक्ति अवश्य हो जावे। जय 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 प्रभु ज्योत स्वरूपा, निर्गुण ब्रह्म अखंड अरूपा, सत्य 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 व्रत स्वामी, सत्य सनातन अंतर्यामी, सत्य भजन तुम्हरो जो गावे, सो निश्चय चरणों फल पावे। सत्य शपथ गौरी पत कीनी, तुमने भक्तिन सब सिद्धि दीनी। सुनहु राम तुम तात हमारे, तुम ही भरत कुल पूज्य प्रचारे। तुम ही देव कुल देव हमारे, तुम गुरुदेव प्राण के प्यारे। जो कुछ हो सो तुम ही राजा, जय 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 प्रभु राखो राजा। राम आत्मा पोषण हारे, जय 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 दशरथ के दुलारे। ज्ञान हृदय दो ज्ञान स्वरूपा, नमो नमो जय जगपति भूपा। धन्य धन्य तुम धन्य प्रतापा, नाम तुम्हार हरत संतापा। सत्य शुद्ध देवन मुख गाया, बजि दुंदुभि शंख बजाया। सत्य सत्य तुम सत्य सनातन, तुम ही हो हमारे तन मन धन। या को पाठ करे जो कोई, ज्ञान प्रकटता के पुर होई। अवतामन में केरा, सत्य वचन माने शिव मेरा। और आस मन में जो होई, मन वंचित फल पावे सोई। तीनों काल ध्यान जो लावे, तुलसी दल और फूल चढ़ावे, साग पत्र सो भोग लगावे, सोनर सकल सीता पावे, अंत समय रघुबरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई, श्री हरिदास करे और गावे, सोवे कुंज धाम को जावे। 7 दिवस जो नीम कर, पाठ करे चित लाए, हरिदास हरि कृपा से, अवश्य भक्ति को पाए। राम चालीसा जो पढ़े, राम चरण चित लाए, जो इच्छा मन में करे, सकल सिद्धि हो जाए।
कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णुः मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि। सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ओम यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे। ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मामृतं गमया। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम अपराध सहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। आवाहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मत्कारुण्य भावेन रक्ष त्वं परमेश्वर। बोलिए विघ्नहर्ता गणेश भगवान की जय। जगत जननी पार्वती माता की जय। शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। लक्ष्मण जी की जय। महावीर स्वामी बजरंग बली की जय। श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय। श्री बालकृष्ण भगवान की जय। गंगा यमुना सरयू सरस्वती मैया की जय। श्री राधे कृष्ण भगवान की जय। ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव हर। जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम। जय श्री राम